So this morning's job is to fit these spotlights from Givi. We've got the S310s and they're gonna fit somewhere around here. Just the fact that if the bike falls over, they're not going to get knocked off or hit. So that's my job for this morning, and then I need to fit the new rear brake switch as well. So let's start cracking on with that, eh? So as you can see, I'm just slowly wiring this up. We've got this cable here. That's going to go onto the battery. We have the fuse box here and the relay unit. I've ran down the left side on the inside of the fairings because it's going to be protected inside here. It's an absolute faff. So the wiring loom, it comes down either side here, but it actually feeds inside. Now if I do that, it's going to be a bit of a ball ache. Trying to feed this up and through because I can't feed it down because of the fuse box and the relay unit. So what I've done is I've whacked left side the switch unit, which is here, and then the ignition switch, which I'm not going to do right now because it's still in warranty. So that's there, so I'm going to take that up and I'm going to leave that there, so when the bike's no longer in warranty I can splice it into the ignition itself. I'm then running the lights up the right side, so they're going to be under the right side of the fairing here. Cables are protected, they're not going to be bashed or broken. This one is going to go, this one's going to go on the right side for that headlight, and the other one's going to go on the left light. So, and they'll all be hidden under these fairings and protected if it was to drop. Well, that's one of them fitted. They don't give you much space on those. They're meant to go up to 24mm. This is 22. Extremely tight in here, and because the bolt here sits a little bit up there, it slots in the side. If I show you on here. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so the bolt slots in there, and then of course when you bring it around here and show you this one, you see there, it's like these were meant to fit 24mm. This is only a 22mm bar, but literally I'm having to put the nut on, screw it down to lengthen or to stretch these out a little bit, just so I can get the light on to that bracket, onto that bar. Now I'm looking at that, I know that's slightly pointed out this way here, so I need to turn that just slightly in. But yeah, what a palaver that is. So now I need to do this one, and then I'll get them hooked up onto the battery, and we'll see how it goes. Eventually I want to get this cable here, I want to get this wired to the ignition. That means I've got to splice the ignition cable. If I do that, the bike's no longer in warranty. Now warranty runs out in October this year, so I'll be doing that in October once this is out of warranty. I've got my switch here, so the switch can go on and off here. Hopefully that works out all right. I might adjust that just a little bit like that maybe, so I can click it on and off. I've fed the wires and everything down here, same with the other wires that are in there on the wiring loom, but instead of going through here, because that's where basically the wiring loom goes, I've spread one side down here, so it's on the inside of the fairing. It's coming down here and pops out here. Again, I've got my fuse and I've got my relay, and then this cable here, which is bloody huge, that goes to the battery, and I'm basically going to have to feed all this excess cable like into here. I have to just like bring it around the side and just bung it in there, the excess cable. These, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, or where they're going to go. I'm going to have to see how the seat fits, because I don't think the seat is going to fit. So I've got to figure a way of where I'm going to put these cables here, and this relay unit. This relay unit's going to have to be moved to the side somewhere. I think there might be enough room down the side here to put the relay unit maybe in there. I think that's what I'm going to have to do at the moment. So I'm going to crack on and get these wired up, and then sort out this bloody relay unit of where that's supposed to go on the bike, because there's not much room in here. That battery takes up pretty much all that room there. So unless I can get, because that's the antenna unit there, that's for the phone and everything for the SOS. So unless I can, and this is the wiring loom and everything that's coming off here, unless I can get it in there somewhere, but obviously I'm going to have to pull some of this cable back through, because at the moment that's pulled right up there. I might be able to play with this cable a little bit and see, or I'm going to have to feed this cable here up this side and then just pull it down a bit so I can get that there to sit in here maybe. But we'll see how we're going to do it. Right, that's one of them fitted so far. So it's all connected in there, and the wiring is been made safe. This cable here, this is for the ignition. Nothing I can do with that at the moment. I'm going to put some electrical tape on it and just secure it until I wire it up to the ignition. Down here, cables have run down the side here and under here. That there's going to just tuck in there. That is the fuse, and the relay unit is under here. Just got to make sure when I close my thing, I guess I can put that, stash that down there somewhere, I suppose. Will it fit down there? Yeah, it'll fit down there. And then push it under here. Right, that's secure. All the spare cables have been pushed at the back here. I'll put these onto the battery soon. I'll start the bike up, get the lights on, and we'll see how it looks and how it goes. Make sure the switch and everything works. That's another bloody switch up here now, Jesus. So all there, and just for the spots, just that button there. So it's getting a bit crowded on my dash, but cables are nice slotted down the sides. We'll get this all back together and we'll see what we got. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is what's happening. I've installed the spotlights on the bike. They do work. The ignition cable which basically bypasses everything. I'm not allowed to splice it into the ignition, so I've just been down to Mansell's. Luckily, they have a slot for tomorrow morning, so they're going to their technicians are going to splice it into the ignition. So when I turn the bike on and off through the ignition switch, I'm able to turn on the spotlights as well. This will stop anyone from actually coming up to my bike and just turning the spotlights on and killing my battery. As I said, the spotlights do work. I put that directly to the battery and they light up fairly well. They're also going to adjust the positioning of the lights. My eyesight is appalling in my right eye. I know they're slightly off, so I'm going to have them adjust them as well so they're pointing in the right place. And my rear brake switch, I found it at last, so I'm going to have them install that as well. So I'm paying £90 an hour. I might as well get them to just throw that on the bike as well. Saves me a bit of hassle.